After nearly 2 decades, hundreds of theories, and millions of views, one question remains. What really happened to Brian Shaffer? Tonight, we put every clue together. Brian Shaffer, a bright medical student, walked into a bar with cameras on every exit, and then he never walked out. His phone rang weeks later. His friends acted strangely, and the building itself was a maze of blind spots and construction hazards. This case isn't just unsolved, it's unnatural. But when you strip away the noise, the rumors, and the endless internet theories, a clearer, more chilling picture begins to form. Let's start with the first idea. Some believe Brian staged his own disappearance. Maybe he just wanted to escape and start a new life. But the evidence just doesn't support it. He left his car parked nearby. He left his keys, his wallet, and his passport behind. He was excited about a trip he was taking with his girlfriend for spring break. He had no history of running away, no secret life that anyone could find. And in all these years, not one single confirmed sighting has ever surfaced. So, while it's technically possible, it's extremely unlikely. So what about the people he was with that night? This theory absolutely exploded online, mainly because of his friend Clint's behavior. He refused to take a polygraph test. He refused to talk to the police, to Brian's family, to private investigators, and to the media. It's a wall of silence that's incredibly suspicious. But here's the hard truth. Suspicious behavior doesn't equal guilt. There is absolutely no physical evidence linking Clint or their other friend, Meredith, to any kind of foul play. The suspicion is there, but the proof just isn't. This brings us to the darkest theory, and the one that simply refuses to die. Brian never actually left the bar. This theory suggests that he either had a tragic accident inside the building, something happened in a camera blind spot, or he wandered into the active construction zone attached to the bar, and his body was moved later. The ugly tuna saloon wasn't just a simple room. It had storage areas, coolers, maintenance hallways, and a huge, messy construction site right behind it. If something terrible happened inside, it's possible no one noticed, or even worse, someone covered it up. But again, it's a chilling idea with no evidence to prove it. This leads us to the theory that most investigators quietly lean toward. It's not as dramatic, but it is the most practical. The construction zone accident. Think about it. The area was dark and dangerous. It was full of drop-offs, holes, and cluttered with debris. Brian had been drinking, and he was wearing flip-flops. Critically, it was the only exit not fully covered by the bar's security cameras. If Brian, looking for a shortcut or just a quiet place, wandered into that zone, he could have easily fallen, become trapped, or been injured so badly he couldn't call for help. And if his body ended up in a place workers didn't check, or was moved during the ongoing renovations, it could explain everything. It's the most plausible explanation we have. But what about the phone call? That ping, weeks later, is the biggest roadblock to the accident theory. It feels like a sign of life. However, cell phone experts say that phantom rings happen. Tower pings can sometimes occur even with a dead phone battery, and network anomalies aren't that uncommon. It's an eerie, emotional detail, but it may not be a meaningful clue. It was likely just a tragic, hope-inducing glitch. So, after reviewing every clue, every theory, and every inconsistency, the most likely scenario is this. Brian Shaffer left the bar through the unmonitored construction zone, suffered a terrible accident, and his body was never found. This single theory explains why he wasn't seen leaving on camera, why no one in the bar noticed anything, why his phone never truly activated again, and why, after all this time, no solid evidence has ever surfaced. It's tragic, it's heartbreaking, and it's the only theory that truly fits the physical reality of the building that night. But here's the unspoken truth, the part that no one wants to say out loud. We may never know for sure what happened to Brian Shaffer. There's no body, no belongings, no confirmed sightings, and no final definitive clue. Just a man who walked into a bar and completely vanished from the face of the earth. If you have any information, no matter how small you think it is, about the disappearance of Brian Shaffer, please contact the Columbus Police. And to Brian's family, who have lived with this unbearable nightmare for nearly 20 years, we truly hope that answers come to you someday. Thank you for watching this series. If you want more deep dive true crime investigations, make sure to subscribe, because the next case we're covering is even stranger.